Hey guys, it is I, Kuroninja, and I guess I've been talking about Donbrothers a lot this year, but after watching episode 12 of the season, I just had to make this video. Now, before I talk about the main focus of the video, let's talk about the premise of the episode because I want to give some background. If you're familiar with my other Donbrothers videos, then you probably know about my desire to see you-know-who appear in Donbrothers. Unfortunately, that hasn't happened yet. And with episode 12 being about idols, I really thought that she would appear in that episode. But I'm not here to talk about the one who appeared in the second episode of Kamen Rider Gaim. Instead, I want to talk about the monster of the week, Uchuki. To the average viewer, Uchuki, or at least the person who transforms into Uchuki, is just a one-dimensional character. But here's the thing, I've been examining the episode very closely, and I believe that the monster of the week was presented in such a way to call me out on something. And I think it's because I keep talking about how I want a certain someone to appear in Donbrothers. Don't believe me? Well, let me show you. Okay, so first off, what is Uchuki based on? That's right, he's themed after Uchu Sentai Kyuranger, the 41st season of Super Sentai. Kyuranger aired in 2017, the same year that I started my YouTube channel. But if that doesn't convince you, I've got a lot more stuff to talk about. In episode 12 of Avataro Sentai Donbrothers, the story is about an up-and-coming idol who starts working at Cafe Donbura. And the name of this idol is Kirara, which happens to be the same first name as a member of Idol College whose name is Kirara Kuranami. But this connection with Idol College doesn't end there. Because you see, there is another idol who shows up and exposes Kirara for lying about a lot of stuff, and the name of this idol is Karin. Now, we never get her last name, but Karin is the first name of another Idol College member who joined in 2021, whose name is Karin Tsutsumi. Okay, to be honest, this part is probably a stretch because Kirara Kuranami and Karin Tsutsumi aren't even my favorite members of Idol College. In fact, Karin is my least favorite member of the group. Anyway, all that aside, if you're still not convinced, when we're first introduced to the guy who later becomes Uchuki, he's holding a red glow stick in one hand and a violet glow stick in the other. Now here's the thing, in many Japanese idol groups, each member has their own color. For example, if you go to a Morning Musume concert and you see someone waving a blue glow stick, it means that they're a fan of Ayumi Ishida. If they're waving a purple glow stick, then they're a fan of Miki no Naka. And if they're waving a hot pink glow stick, it means they have a good taste in idols when it comes to Morning Musume. Anyway, Idol College is also like that, at least since November last year. When it comes to Idol College and member colors, the color red is associated with Sora Taguchi, and the color violet is associated with Haruki Wakabayashi. And guess what? Both of them were my favorite Idol College member at some point in 2019. Oh, what's that? You're still not convinced? Well, I'm just getting started. One of Uchuki's abilities is the power to absorb idols. And we know from a bit of dialogue in the episode that Uchuki only absorbs idols. What does this have to do with me? Well, I assume that the reason why Uchuki is absorbing idols is so that he becomes stronger. Basically, he's powered by the idol's energy. And in the Kuroninja series, around mid-2019, I began using a new power called idolization, which is basically where I channeled the energy of an idol and used their power to fight evil. And if you want a better idea of what I'm talking about, here's an example of idolization. Alright, based on everything I showed you in this video, it's clear that I definitely got called out in the 12th episode of Avataro Sentai Donbrothers. The real question is, what does that mean for the future of the series? Well, if Donbrothers acknowledged me, then that can only mean one thing. It means that Mikoto Yamada might appear in Donbrothers, not just for one episode, but as their 6th Ranger. Anyway, that is all for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, I have nothing to do with Kuroninja.